Alright, Outlaw Radio Live fans, we are live with none other than Loke the Smoke from the rap group Bad Blood. How you doing tonight, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Thanks for having me on here.
Hey, you're most certainly welcome, man. So I gotta ask, what made you decide to get into the music industry?
Man, growing up a fucked up life and being inspired by people like Ice-T, man. Like when I was younger, my mom, she was involved in the dope game, and my stepdad and stuff, and my stepdad got locked up, and around that time my mom had Ice-T's Power album, and she said she put on this song High Rollers on that album, that told me to listen to it because that's what she was. And that was my introduction to that music. So down the road, when I became older, my mom passed away when I was 10. Later on, when I was a teenager, I started myself living on the grind, doing things. You know what I'm saying? And it became my outlet to be able to to vent. So that's how I got into rapping.
You know, Ice-T is a great inspiration. He's a very, very talented artist. Probably one of the best old school artists out there, man. So that most definitely is a great first artist to listen to, man. I have to ask, the name Loke the Smoke, how did you get that name? What's the story behind that?
Alright, so first it was actually Mr. Loco. And I'm still Mr. Loco, a.k.a. Loke the Smoke, so it's a long one. But anyway, Mr. Loco I got from back in the day when I was younger and used to do some crazy shit and used to smoke a lot of weed too, and I still smoke a lot of weed, so that's where the smoke part comes in. So anyway, when I first started putting music out, I noticed my music started getting lumped up with a Mexican folk band named Mr. Loco. So I wanted to distinguish myself from that and start up my own profile and build my own shit so nobody gets confused and shit. So I added on Loke the Smoke because that was something they called me too. So that's how that came about.
So I have to also ask, you are the co-founder of Wize Guyz Entertainment. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how it came to be?
Yeah, Wize Guyz Global was founded in 2006 as a movement, and it originated with me, a dude named MC Ron overseas, and then my homie DJ Ying out of Compton, and Slim Chill out of Compton, and the homie Access out of Compton. And we had been doing some collaborations earlier and talking about doing a group called Wize Guyz, and then the homies from Compton said they got a clique called Wize Guyz already. So we was like, okay, let's join forces and put the global to it, and that's how Wize Guyz Global became what it became. And through the years, we've been pushing and pushing, but it was just a movement until my contract with One Hood Entertainment back in 2016 expired. After that, I started the Wize Guyz Global Entertainment as a label and started bringing in other people and putting out other people's records.
And I also have to ask, what artists are currently signed to Wize Guyz? Signed or affiliated with Wize Guyz, I should say.
Man, we gonna be on the phone all night long. There's a whole lot of people, but a few of them I can mention right now is Urge 7, one of my partners from Compton. We got Rockbox, who is my other partner from Linwood. We got Nephew Michael from Linwood. We got Little Ratchet out of Inglewood. We got Dope Fresh to Don, who he's part of the movement side, and he's out there in Louisville, Kentucky. And then we got you, who's part of our radio affiliate. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Script. We got Split Personality over in Sweden. We got MC Ron over in Sweden, who's a co-founder. We got Rapology all the way in Australia. We got, man, who am I missing? We got so many people. It's hard to keep. Boss His on Big Spook down in South Central Los Angeles. So yeah, our Cali side, or especially our LA side, stays growing a whole lot down there. So shout out to we got Lady T, and then we got the WGG Kids side too, where Lady T's daughter Sasha B got records out. She has 2 singles out right now and one more coming. So we doing that for the children, and we got WGG Gospel, where Nephew Michael and Macalicious to the Grimies and Damo. Yeah, Damo is another member of ours. He's originally from Compton, stays in Sac. They've been moving tough on that, and man, yeah, it's a huge movement, man. We got Detroit Unplugged involved too, man. So many people, man. Then we got the Eye Candy line where we got an adult actress named Foxy Amazon who's down with that, and she's been on, has some body parts on some of our covers and shit. You feel me? That's a lot of people, man.
So, there's also radio affiliates, as you mentioned. Obviously, Outlaw Radio Live is one of the radio affiliates, a part of Wize Guyz Entertainment. But what made you decide to bring on radio platforms, and what are some of the radio platforms that are currently connected to Wize Guyz Entertainment?
What got me to bring on radio, man? You got to have an outlet to play your music. And if you don't have radio, then, how you gonna get your music out? Yeah, you can always send your stuff to radios and stuff, but it's much better when you have a movement and you can bring people in to this movement, and then everybody grows, everybody benefits. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it just becomes a whole lot bigger.
It's the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Everybody grow together. Everybody get together, and then you expand together, man. That's great thinking.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got, I almost forgot, one of our affiliates also, Kaylon, the artist of Machiavelli Records. Machiavelli Records and us, we're doing some business together right now, and we got the homie D-Day who has his label Streetwise Entertainment, but he's affiliated with us. And for those who don't know D-Day, he's a Bay Area legend, been around. First deal he had was with E40. And he rapped with Mac Dre. He kicked it with Tupac when Tupac was alive. Man, been around, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's with us. Man, there's so much shit going on right now, man. We got a lot of stuff in store right now.
Also in the year 2000, like 2002, sorry, we're going back quite a few years here. You released your very first mixtape called Mr. Loke, Thug Stories. What's the story behind that mixtape?
Man, there's probably not even a copy left of that, but that was back in the day, man. That my first Thug Stories. That was the first time I was able to record a full project, man. And I hope there's no more copies of that shit floating around. Because people grow. That was my first, and I came a long way since then. But yeah, that was one of those, man. One of the first ones right there.
Well, like the old saying goes, you have to start somewhere. You know what I mean? And
yep.
You have to start somewhere, and you have to learn to grow.
Yep. I recorded my first song in '99, and in 2001, I think it was, me and my homie Anubis, we invested in our own studio, and that album was a result of that. So we didn't no longer have to go get studio time. We started learning the shit ourselves. And ever since then, man, like I only go to studio once in a while. I'm fuck with my own studio, man. Do my own mix and master and everything.
So going ahead 3 years, in 2005, DJ King Assassin took yourself under his wing. What was it like working with him, and how did you and DJ King Assassin get connected?
Okay, so we got to go back a year for that. So 2004, I heard that Mo Preem had signed with Mob Life Records over in Jersey, and I sent out my demo to Mob Life Records. They liked it. They hit me back, and they asked if I wanted to do a song with Mo Preem, and it would cost me a certain amount of money, which I didn't have at that time, but I stayed in contact with Mob Life. Through Mob Life, Assassin was also working with Mob Life at this time. We did not know each other yet, but one thing led to another. Then all of a sudden, I heard Mike Mosley of Steady Mobbin' was putting together a compilation looking for new talent. So I sent my demo over there, and I mentioned my connection with Mob Life also, because they were also working with Mob Life. Anyway, then I get an email back from DJ Pimp, who was the manager of Mike Mosley and DJ King Assassin. He loved my shit. He put me in touch with Assassin and Mike Mosley. They both stamped me. All three of them stamped me. But yeah, Assassin was the one who. Assassin and DJ Pimp, they guided me a whole lot and taught me a whole lot about the game. After that, man, it was crazy, man. When I was linked up with Assassin, I got to do songs with Mo Preem, between us. You know what I'm saying? And we did it, and I didn't have to go through a middleman or nothing. It's just we ended up working together and putting together tracks, man. And from there, and then all of a sudden, linked up with other people that was around Pac, and man, and now I'm so like deeply rooted into that family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy because I grew up listening to these cats, and then now I'm like in the middle of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody, so man, it's a lovely thing, man. It's a dream come true.
Man, that's a crazy story, getting to work with DJ King Assassin. He's a legendary individual in this rap game, so just being able to work with DJ King is a probably most definitely a fucking honor, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And even through Assassin, I got to work with Ice-T also. I got two remixes that I did with Ice-T that he sent his blessing on. So I got those as Checky Game that I did in 2009 and Colors in 2009. I got to redo those and put them on a mixtape. Ice-T shouted me out, gave me some love on that. And, man, yeah. Assassin's been a blessing. He also linked me up with MC Hammer at his party one time. I got to meet MC Hammer. So that's, yeah, man. Assassin is a great dude.
So I have to ask this: when you mentioned you worked with did you actually work with Ice-T like face to face, or did you ever get to meet him at all?
Nah, not that way. Nah, just they sent me the vocals. They told me to remix something. I remixed it, sent it back. They liked it. They said, "Go ahead, use it on the mixtape." Did that, and I have also been in contact with Ice-T later. So, like recently, when Assassin had some health problems, I was the one who was I was passing on the information to Ice-T about what was going on and being like a little messenger dude right there.
Okay, man. You know what? That's still pretty cool. You in a way, you got to be able to talk to and work in a way with the guy that first got you into music, man. So that must be an absolute blessing right there.
It is, man. Like, and since it was a mixtape track, there ain't no money involved with it. But shit, no money is needed just to have that blessing and to get that love from the OG Ice-T himself.
So, speaking of legendary individuals, you had the privilege of working with a lot of legendary individuals, and I know the list is pretty lengthy. But could you tell our listeners like the main ones that you have worked with?
Yeah, I'll say a few. Besides the Assassin and Mo Preem, I've also done a song with Big Sight. I've done songs with and rest in peace, Big Sight. I've done songs with Castro, the Outlaws. I've done songs with The Realist, formerly of Death Row. I've done songs with Big Face Hunted, which is the Game's brother. I've done songs with San Quinn, JT the Bigger Figure, Goldie Gold of the Federation, which is actually Penn State's younger brother. And then I've worked with Dune Coon of the Federation, man, C-Rock the Fury out of New York, Havoc the Rhyme Son of South Central Cartel. Man, that's the list goes on, man. Parlay Star. Yeah, I fuck with a lot of people, man.
That's fucking crazy, man. Like, that's actually legendary. One of my favorites on that list is Castro. He's a legendary individual, man.
Definitely, man. Shout out to Castro, K. Castro.
Have you actually talked to him recently? I gotta ask that. What is he doing now?
Right now, I don't know. Last time I talked to him was a few years ago.
Because it's weird. He just kind of upped and poofed. He was like there, and next thing you know, poof, gone.
Yeah. No, he's kind of like, he doesn't deal with social media very much. He doesn't deal with, he stays a lot to himself and to the people that are in his closest circle.
It makes sense. It's the best way to live, less bullshit that way.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, I managed. I was lucky. I got to do a song with him before he hung up the mic. I mean, he hasn't hung up the mic all the way. He still works with some people like King Quez, the homie. He did something on his new album, but he only works with those who are closest to him right now, if he does anything at all.
so your up and coming release is December 8th of
Yep.
2019. It's called Bad
Yep.
Blood, Free Penn State. What's the inspiration
Yep.
behind that, and what's the story? And what's the inspiration behind that, and what can we expect from this release?
Well, the inspiration behind that is the other half of my group, Bad Blood, Penn State, is locked up right now. They gave him 3 years and plus 6.5 of extensions, so he was actually going to be there for 9.5 years. But luckily, they took away his extensions, and he's got 3 years and should be home by 2021. So the album "Free Penn State" right there is, being a salute to the homie and saying "Free the homie." You know what I mean? It has a whole bunch of unheard verses from Penn State that he did before he got locked up. It also has some verses that were on albums that I remixed. And basically, like the post death of Tupac albums that came out that were remixed. That's basically what this is. It's like I went to the vault that I had and went through there, looked through all the shit that I had with Penn State and put together a dope ass album. And I make it feel like even though the homie's behind the walls, he's still out here with us. So that's the story of that. And on that album, we got Urge 7 featured on there. We got Dope Fresh to Don. We got Nephew Michael. We got D-Day featured on there. And we got a homie named Joshua Watson, who's from the hood out here where we at. Yeah, and shit. What else we got? I think let me see on this album real quick. If I'm missing anybody. I want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. Let me see real fast. Sorry about where I got this. Free Penn State. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Lady T and Big Spook is also on here, and Damo is on here, and then Underground Gangsta from Dallas, Texas, and Dilemma from New Jersey.
Man,
Yeah.
You got a worldwide lineup there, and I also have to ask. Are there pre-orders available for this record, and are you doing hard copies or just digital? Tell us where we can get it when it does come out.
So right now you can already order the CD, and it will get there before the release date, I believe. What date is it? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, we got a month to the release date. So anybody who orders it now, they can order it now, and they'll get it before the release date. The digital version drops on the 8th. That is on December 8th. That is Penn State's birthday.
All right, sweet. Do you know the URL offhand that you can let our listeners know where they can pre-order the record?
Yeah, they can go to wggentertainment.com, then go to the news section. And the news section, it's like right up there on the top. And you just click on that, and there'll be links where you can buy it.
All right, guys that is listening, head on over there, grab that record right now, pre-order it. Get the hard copy, guys. Support the real, support WGG, and I gotta say, free Penn State, free up the homie.
Yeah, that's right. Free Penn State, man. Free Penn State. And yeah, what you can expect from this album, by the way, is some gangster shit, man. We got some smoker, stoner shit in there. We got some gangster shit. We got King Quez. I almost missed that dude. We got King Quez Outlaw on there too. And man, and Travis Bryant's on there too. So we got Canada in the building too. I almost missed those. But yeah, we got some serious tracks. We got some fun tracks. We got all kinds of tracks. We got pimp type of tracks for the ladies and stuff like that. So we got all kinds of stuff. So yeah, man.
So I gotta ask as well, man. What's next for Mr. Loco, aka Loco Smoke? What's next for you following Free Penn State?
Well, after this, we're going to start working on another Wize Guyz Global compilation. This one's going to be produced by Damo. We just started talking about that last night. Then I got another project. It's actually a secret, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. Me and Dope First Don is gonna be working on a collaboration album. We got a couple tracks ready for it already. Yeah, that's a big secret I've been holding on to, and you heard it first here on Outlaw Radio Live. So that one's coming. Then I got a solo record I'm going to start working on called CEO Status. But that'll come when it comes. Right now, first I want to focus on the label and the collaboration stuff. I got enough solo records for a long time right now, so I'm good.
And you know what, Dope Fresh Don is a very talented individual. He's also a past guest that has been on Outlaw Radio Live. So you know what, I think that's going to be a very dope collaboration album, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on a hard copy if you guys do produce the hard copies for that as well.
For sure. Since you said it, I'll definitely take that into consideration, man. Because, I make limited editions and I pick and choose which ones. But, yeah, that definitely most likely will be one we have a hard copy for.
So this is
and we also got shirts available. I almost forgot. Y'all check that out also at WGGentertainment.com. We have a Zazzle store, so you can click on that and check it out. We have shirts, hats, all kinds of gear.
Hell yeah, guys. Get yourself a shirt, get yourself a hat, support the Wize Guyz Global. I have to add that this is the time in the interview where I give the individual that comes on the show a chance to give shoutouts or give thanks to whoever they want to give thanks or shoutouts to. Also, their social media handles. That way the people that are listening, whether it's live or on demand, can follow you and your journey if they're not already doing that.
Okay, for sure. So, I want to give a shout out to everybody rocking with Wize Guyz Global. Everybody I mentioned earlier. Also, some that I missed, like Tiffany Nicole. I just remember her right now. Keita LaDon, then we got, everybody rocking with this movement, man. And then shout out to the Thug Life Outlaw family. Shout out to Outlaw Radio Live and you, Brandon. I'm glad to have you part of the movement, man. I thank you for that, and I thank you for, helping support this movement, man, and what we doing.
Hey, and you got to support the real, man, and that's what I'm here for.
Hey, good looking out, man. And
thank you for making me a part of it, by the way. Thank you for that.
Hey, for sure, man, for sure. I love your platform. I love what you're doing. So I'm happy to have you with us, man. And the social media stuff for people that hit me up. So on my Facebook, on my personal Facebook, I'm like maxed out. So go type in Mr. Loco, a.k.a. Loke the Smoke, and you'll find my fan page. Go to Instagram, and it's Loke the Smoke, Locda Smoke. You go to Twitter, it's the same thing. So, yeah. And then the Snapchat, I'm also on Snapchat. I barely use it, though, but it's Loke the Smoke on there. So you catch an update from me every once in a while on there. But, yeah, and then I'm all over Spotify. Spotify got about 5,000 monthly listeners. So keep on coming through there. You know what I'm saying? Bring in the more the merrier. Help my numbers get up and support this real shit. And then I'm on Amazon and iTunes and Google Play and all that other stuff too, Tidal and everything. So even SoundCloud and Dat Piff. I got old mixtapes on Dat Piff as well. So you can find me anywhere.
That's what's up, man. So Mr. Loco, Loke the Smoke, I gotta say thank you very much for coming up on Outlaw Radio Live. It was an absolute honor. Normally I tell my guests, keep in touch, but, we're already friends and whatnot, so I already know that. So, most definitely, man, you have yourself a wonderful night, and we most definitely will chat later on in the Wize Guyz group chat.
For sure, man. Good looking out, man. Salute. WGG for life. Free Penn State.
You got it, WGG. Let's go.
That's right. One love.
One love, homie. Have yourself a wonderful night.